Why? Hello and welcome back to JAAM, and today I'm playing some Kerbal Space Program. Me and Jack have played this game a few times in the past, and well, there's been some mixed success. Yeah, so I have never got anything to orbit, so my mission today is to get a small satellite into orbit. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a small satellite and get it into orbit to bring satellite to all of the people. I promised myself I would do this ages ago, and I never got round to it. After that, I'm going to build some more stuff, go to the moon, go to other planets, and eventually, if I can do this, try and fly one of the Kerbals into the sun, or into the main star. So I will build this rocket, I'll speed it up for you guys, and then I'll talk you through it. Okay, so I've built this lovely machine. This is the core of the satellite here. So sort of from this main structure here all the way up, I've got some remote control. I've got the extending solar things to charge the batteries, and then that will allow me to choose the RCS up in space. That will dock from this rocket down here. I've got these three to launch me main, and then this one to be able to control me when I get close to the end of the atmosphere and to be able to put me into orbit. Hopefully this is going to work, but I'm sure we'll learn, and I'm sure we'll figure out what went wrong and why on our way. So I shall see you on the launch pad. Okay, so I had to make a quick change, swapped out the thing at the top for this thing, which hopefully means that I can now launch with, yeah, I can now launch successfully. Apparently I didn't have any remote control, so I wouldn't have been able to control my spaceship once it went up. So apply all of the appropriate things, apply the throttle, the power, and we're very slowly off. Okay, that is cause for concern. I would have hoped we would have accelerated at a much faster rate. But it will be alright, I suppose. A nice steady launch rather than us crashing and burning. I believe when we get to around 10,000 we have to try and angle to 45 degrees. Something like that anyway. But I will be trying to get to there. So if we try and angle towards 45 degrees. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. There. Easy does it. Easy does it now. Okay, so we need to try and keep it in and around 45 degrees. We don't really want it to drop much further than that. Let's see where we go with this. I mean, I can detach them and launch. Okay, I made a mistake! No! No! Lovely. So now we just have what appears to be a very inactive satellite. So our satellite went for a small test flight. That appears to be very unsuccessful. It appears that it's going to land in the sea. I mean, we can retrieve that and start again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some adjustments to my spaceship. Probably add a bit more power and figure out why that happened. Because now my expensive satellite is heading into the sea along with all the rest of my rocket. Why? Okay, so I've made a significant change. I have now got the giant rocket at the bottom. I'm going to see if all of this power can get me into orbit, and then it'll decouple and it'll be off. So let's launch. This could go terribly wrong, but I'm hoping because it's mainly just the rocket, like the additional weight is very minimal. It's not really going to be any weight there. We should be able to fly up and off. Okay, so that was a bad start, a very bad start, but there is a lot of power behind this thing, and we should be getting to 10,000 almost instantly. So I should probably just start my angle. I have a bit of a problem at the top of here with, I don't think my satellite's going to be able to sustain this kind of altitude gain. It seems to be taking a lot of damage. I mean, I am making good speed here, like very good speed, but there is a lot to burn up at the beginning of this this rocket. I don't know if it's gonna actually survive. Let's see what we can do here. We don't want this to go out of control. We really don't want this to go out of control. We just really need to get into space. I mean, that's saying we're gonna. This saying we are taking some serious damage, and we have just exploded. For crying out loud! Why is everything exploding? Okay, we'll just attach, and we'll see if this can survive any sort of flotation in space. I'm going to count that as a success if this makes it into any kind of orbit. I don't think it will. I've got nothing to charge up my batteries with. I can spin it around. Whee! And that's about it. So we blew up some of the core parts of our satellite. There goes the rest of our rocket floating back down to Kerbal. But we don't have anything attached to the sides anymore, and the power's not getting to the RCS, I don't think. We're really done for. I mean, so all of the power did get us into space. It did get us out of the atmosphere, but it was very uncontrollable. So I'm probably gonna have to make some adjustments again to this satellite. Hopefully that'll help me. I mean, there's one of our aims to get over there to the moon, or the mun, but it looks like we're going to come crashing back down on the other side of Kerbal very unsuccessfully. Okay, so I've made the Mark III. What I've done is I've put a central rocket in the middle, which when I get up high enough will be my main control to be able to get that orbit that I need. And I have 3 launching rockets all around the outside, so I'm not going to go full thrust, I don't think. Or if I am, I'm going to try and get the right weight ratio so that I don't burn up, and that I can get a good angle to enter. What I'm actually going to do quickly is add in some inline sasses at the top here, because I forgot about that. Let's add in 3 of them to help with the stability of this rocket. Let's save and go to launch. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so I made a mistake. I didn't put any of them weird launchy things on, so I'm not off the ground at all. But fine. 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay, turn that down a little bit. We can probably save a bit of fuel this way. And I'm gonna take that angle a bit early. And I'm gonna take a very slow angle this time. Onto a much greater angle and turn the throttle back up. And really hope that I don't burn up with any excess force. I mean, we don't want to be doing this. This rolling is not good. I mean, oh my god, I have no control over this anymore. Okay, let's try and regain some control. That is not good at all. Okay, nope. Okay, one of the things I might have to do is try and get to a raised position and then... Damn it! Damn it! I really think the Mark III is the way to go. So what I'm going to actually do is revert to launch and have another go with that. Revert flight. Revert to launch. Because I think the Mark III is good, can be successful. What I'm probably going to do is go for full thrust this time instead. And just go straight up for a while. I mean, it will start to burn up, I think. And that will cause major problems. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I probably need to look at how to protect my satellite, my core satellite, a bit better, because at the moment it's going to be starting to take some serious damage. Okay, okay. I mean, I can see it starting to heat up very soon. I'm probably going to have to take that angle. Oh, trying to get, like, I can't take any angles on this thing. It doesn't like it at all. I mean, my main satellite stayed intact this time. But it's still rising apparently, because it's got the momentum to rise, but it won't be any success when I get up there. So I'll probably have to tinker with the Mark III a little bit, and then I shall return. Okay, so this is the Mark IV, and I went for bigger rockets because that's the JAAM way, and you know, more power, everything's better. I made this elaborate thing, and I've kept the inner bit the same. I basically added different rockets that I hope are going to be slower to launch, so I don't have the burn up issues that I've been having. Hopefully, let's see. Okay, so we're ready to launch, and let's apply the appropriate things. The power, and this is a lot slower in the first sense. Hopefully that means it will be easier to control and get an angle on as well. There's a lot of things going on. We've got a lot of electric charge. The liquid fuel is not going down very fast, so I can probably get a very slow angle on this. Oh, this is going all right, guys. So far, I mean, we're a bit wobbly in the middle, but we haven't had any of the altitude issues yet. I'm hoping that that stays the same. Here we go. Here's some of the burn up. Come on, this could be good. I mean, I've got a nice angle, I think. A nice steady angle. I'm not going crazy. Come on. I mean, let's get more of a flatter angle. I think I'm leaving the atmosphere right now. This could be successful, hopefully. I mean, let's slow down the throttle so we don't burn up. Let's slow down the throttle, get a better angle, a flatter angle. I do not want anything in there to burn up. That is a lot of heat, and I don't know if any of my parts are going to really be able to hold on to it. It's going to be close. Come on. Come on, once we're out of the atmosphere, it's all done. Come on. Am I out of the atmosphere? I think I might be. We're not getting as much burn up. Okay, I'm going to take the throttle down a lot. See where we are on the map. Okay, this is good. This is good. I mean, let's take the throttle down loads because I don't want to leave. And I mean, I could probably take the throttle down all the way. Let's try and add a maneuver in. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing with this. Okay, I need to take my throttle off. Definitely just need to take my throttle off and change my trajectory. Just take the throttle off and change my trajectory a lot so that I don't leave the atmosphere of Kerbal. Let's add a maneuver. Add a maneuver here, which brings us sort of somewhere. I really don't know what I do with this thing. I mean, will that put me into an orbit? That will put me into a not a very good orbit at all. I mean, I want to bring in... That gives us a really weird orbit. Okay, that's an orbit. I mean, it's a large orbit. But if we can bring this in, we can possibly adjust the rest of the orbit to suit our needs, and that is looking better. That is looking okay, to be honest. For me, I don't care. Like, if it's in orbit, that will be good. So we've got that maneuver. I don't understand what I'm meant to be doing when it comes to this. So this is a 21-second burn. So I probably should be doing it in about... I want to get in there and I want to be fully throttling. For the rest of this burn. Okay, so that's probably bad. I can probably adjust though. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to make an adjustment. Okay. Yeah, I missed that. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's add another maneuver here. That should hopefully be able to adjust us to get back on track. Okay. I mean, it's really not even, but if it's an orbit, I'm gonna take it. Okay, so I need to maneuver myself so I'm on this point. I think that's what it's saying. And then fire. I have to burn for a minute. I mean, that's what it's saying. What am I doing? Like, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. Am I meant to be over there? Yeah, let's aim for this green thing. And that looks like it's going to try and slow us down. I don't know if we have enough burn to be able to do this. We honestly don't. I think my satellite is going to be floating in space forever. Which is not successful. Damn it, I might as well decouple that and try and float this around so that it sort of looks like it's pointing. Let's see if we've got enough to deploy these. Ah, damn it, I think we ran out of battery power, which is even worse. Because now we can't deploy these things. These are all empty. Oh no, look, we can extend the panels. Quick, extend them. Extend them. Okay, so my satellite is very high up in the sky. So I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to do some research on how I'm meant to actually play this game. I'm going to figure out how to play it, get better at it, and then I'm going to actually get the satellite up and I'm going to get over and running. And I am going to be an amazing astronaut. I'm going to get to you, son. I will find you and I will destroy you. That's enough for this episode. I shall see you in the next episode of whatever we make. Thank you very much. If you've liked this video, please let me know. Please leave a nice like. And I'll see you guys. Goodbye. Run! Down the hill. Oh my god. I was staying very still in the way. This is not my fault.